if you're a One Piece fan, you need to watch this anime short. It's called Monsters 103 Mercies Dragon Damnation. And I know that sounds really weird, especially to connect it to One Piece. It was written as a one-shot by Oda Eiichiro, the author of One Piece, 30 years ago. But it turns out Monsters is the real name, and the rest of the title is just related to Zoro's finishing move against King in the Wano arc. But it's actually a prequel to One Piece, and it is awesome. It is so cool. And as a fan for over a decade, I would never have found this amazing one-shot if my little brother hadn't shown it to me on Netflix. And it is so good. The story is based around the legendary Ryuma, who owns Shusui, who passed it down to Zoro in Thriller Bark, and the legend of him slaying a dragon. And this dragon looks so cool. It makes the one in Punk Hazard look like a cuddly toy. That Ryuma that Zoro meets in Thriller Bark, the Ryuma that is the legendary samurai from Wano who passed Shusui on to Zoro and slayed a dragon. Yeah, it's that story, that Ryuma, that Shusui. This has just been added to Netflix, but if my brother hadn't showed it to me, I would never have thought. And it turns out that this name was actually just the name of the one-shot that this was. And it was written by Oda when he was 19 years old, like 30 years ago, which is just crazy to think about. A 19-year-old Oda coming up with this story, and it's crazy. The thing's 25 minutes long, but the amount of emotional fulfillment this story gives you, along with just the connection to the characters, because I didn't know it was about Ryuma to start with. I saw Shusui and I was like, that looks like one of Zoro's swords. I just kind of said it and ignored it because I thought maybe that is a sword of like a legend in Japan. Kind of like how the Ninetales is in Naruto, but it's a mythical beast in Japanese folklore anyway, so it's in other animes. I thought maybe this is the sword design that's in Japanese folklore, but then as the story goes on, it's like, oh damn, there's a dragon coming. I don't know this guy's name, but he's this starving, wandering samurai who he seems so lost, just like Zoro, and it's just like, oh my god, I think it's Ryuma. And my brother was like, yeah, I told you about that before, weren't you paying attention? It's like, well, obviously I wasn't, and I'm so happy I wasn't because I just organically kind of figured it out. But like I said, Zoro is so similar to him. And at the end, they show, again, the moment from Thriller Bark when he's passing Shusui to Zoro. And, oh, yeah, just the similarities are hilarious. Just this kind of wandering samurai who just doesn't really care about anything apart from when he sees injustice or just general sword fights. It's such a refreshing story to watch because everything is usually just so overly complex, especially like Modern One Piece, which is fine. It's great, but it's so refreshing to just have a simple story where there's just, you have the hero, you have someone that needs to be saved, you have this evil and the dragon, and it's just like, oh my god. There's a sword draw attack in this where, you know, like at the end he like clicks the sword and the person drops. Oh man, that is so satisfying. And to add to that, there is this fat cat that's really cute. I love it. It's 25 minutes, but the amount of emotional attachment you build to the characters and the way you feel fulfilled at the end is just amazing. The fact that you can do all of this in 25 minutes. And the bit about it that scares me is this was written by Oda as a one-shot when he was 19 years old. That is insane to think he was that good at that age. You guys need to watch it. It's so good. I know I know I sound like a fanboy, but that's because I am. It's that good. Just watch it. Anyway, leave a like on the video if you're enjoying it and you like this recommendation. Make sure you subscribe and let me know what you think of this once you watch it. See ya.